In 4 steps or 4 sentences, we are going to go through the procedure of giving first aid to a person bitten by a snake. Step number 1, we might want to kill the snake to identify whether it's poisonous or not. Step number 2, we tie a piece of cloth, probably a pressure bandage, between the bitten part and the heart to prevent the venom from crossing to the side of the heart. Step number 3, we have to reassure the victim a quick recovery. We have to keep reassuring a victim because they will be in a panic mode probably, so you need to reassure them a quick recovery. And then step 4, we have to rush them to hospital. We have to rush them to hospital. I'm going through the steps again. 1, we kill the snake. We have to kill the snake so that we can identify the snake. That information will be very important to the people who are treating that person because they need to know which kind of antivenom they have to use. So step 1, kill the snake to identify whether it's poisonous or not. But if we cannot kill the snake and it has probably taken off, we go to the next step. The next step is we tie a pressure bandage between the bitten part and the heart. And we should also be in a position to identify whether the snake that has bitten that person is poisonous or not. In case the snake was poisonous, there will be fang marks, 2 fang marks at the bitten point. So step 2, we tie a pressure bandage or a piece of cloth between the bitten part and the heart. Then step 3, we reassure the victim a quick recovery. And then step 4, we rush the victim to hospital. There are some steps I'm not talking about. For example, cutting, making cuts where the snake has got the fang marks, because you might cause further injury. You might use materials that are not sterile and you cause further injury. Then I'm also not talking about using a black stone because it is not well backed. It is not well backed when you check science. Thank you for watching. You can watch the video again.